Hey, happy Wednesday, and welcome to Quick Bite History Live, where we try to have a little fun with history. Tonight, we are pleased to present two different shows in one. We will roll out our robots for two exciting rounds of digital speed painting. First, we are featuring influential women of the ancient world. And let me tell you, it's gonna be a hard round. I'm gonna have a hard time even pronouncing the name. And then in our second round, we will present pivotal people of the World War II. And stick around at the end for a quick preview of our upcoming long-form video called Unveiling the Hordes of the Nazi Military Might, the terrifying truth of the Nazi war machines. And we'll have a little back and forth discussion at that point. So if you guys are ready, hey, check in. Hey, Arena. Hey, Brad. Hey, Jan. I see some people here, so that's good. And I'll fire up the robots, and we'll get going with round one. Anyway, again, this is going to be a little bit hard. Don't get frustrated. Use your little digital assistants next to you, and probably pay attention to the clues. You know the rules. Robots do the painting. You do the guessing. We'll start off with a little bit of an easy one. And this is kind of cool. It's done in first person, so I'm going to use a woman's voice. No, I'm not going to. I ruled over an ancient kingdom located in North Africa. My relationships with two powerful Roman leaders were pivotal in my story. Helena of Troy is not in here tonight. You got it. I was known for my intelligence, political acumen, and my charm. I guess I'm going to have to put on the voices here. My dramatic death involved a venomous snake. That reminds me of my snake stories. Killed two snakes in the last week. Two big black snakes that look just like Cleopatra's snakes. I'm the last ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom, Cleopatra VII. She is remembered as one of the history's most famous and intriguing women. Her alliance with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, as well as her tragic death, have been immortalized in art, literature. She portrayed a crucial role in the political landscape of her time. How about that? Well, we're done with the easy ones. So good luck. I lived in a prominent city of learning in Roman Egypt. That's not Cleopatra. My father was a well-known mathematician and philosopher. I taught philosophy and astronomy at the Neoplatonic school. I killed them because they were eating eggs, and I chased them off a couple times, kept coming back. You got to kill those snakes. So yes, keep coming back and eating the eggs. The only thing I could do is trap them and drive them 20 miles or something. Anyway, who knows this one? I was tragically killed by a mob due to a political and religious tension. My work on astrolabe and hydrometer advanced scientific understanding. Who knows this one? It's not Persephone. Persephone is a Greek myth, which I know now from doing these history videos. All right, this is Hypatia of Alexandria. She was a pioneering mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher. She is often considered the first female mathematician of note. Moving on. I led a rebellion against a foreign empire in the 1st century AD. This one you might get. My kingdom was located in what is now modern-day Britain. I was a queen of the Iceni tribe. How about that? If you've been watching my videos, you know some of these, incidentally. If you were paying attention to my videos. My forces sacked London and other major cities. I am celebrated as a symbol of British resistance against Roman rule. Not Queen of Scots. This is Boudica. Boudica was a fierce and courageous leader who united various British tribes in a significant uprising against the Roman occupation. Her legacy endures as a symbol of a struggle for freedom and independence. Boudica. You guys are going to learn so much on the women of influence in the ancient world. Next up, let's move on. I started my life as an actress in Constantinople. I married an emperor and became a powerful co-ruler. Smart lady. I was instrumental in quelling the Nika riots. Anybody know this? My influence led to significant legal reforms and support for women's rights. I was the wife of Emperor Justinian of the Byzantine Empire. The wife of so you can Google that real quick. Anybody know? Quick! Wife of Justinian, Byzantine Empire. Nobody knows. This is Theodora. Theodora was one of the most influential empresses of the Byzantine Empire, known for her political acumen and efforts to improve the status of women. Her partnership with Justinian the First shaped the empire. Oh, that's why I didn't tell you it was Justinian the First. That's why you didn't get that. Okay, we're moving on. Wu Zetian. Oops, I gave you this one. Okay. I just blew that. You guys ever heard of Wu Zetian? Well, she started as a concubine before rising to power. She ruled the Tang dynasty in China. She declared herself emperor, founding a new dynasty. Her reign saw the expansion of prosperity. She is the only female emperor in Chinese history. Now, do you guys even remember what I said? Who this is? Wu Zetian. Wu Zetian. Wu Zetian was a formidable and ambitious ruler who broke gender barriers to become the sole female emperor of China. Her reign was marked by effective administration, military expansion, and support for Buddhism. Wu Zetian. I know these are hard. Okay, next one's easy. Next one you've heard of. Hope you can get there. All right, here we go. Next up. I was the daughter of a pharaoh. I ruled Egypt as regent before declaring myself pharaoh. I commissioned numerous building projects, including a famous mortuary temple. I often depicted myself in masculine attire and symbols. She's the one who wore the first one to wear the pharaoh hat. I was one of the most successful female pharaohs of ancient Egypt. Nefertiti's a good guess. Incorrect. What's the other one? You guys know any other female Egyptian characters? Before I give it to you. Any other guesses? This is Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut is renowned for her prosperous and peaceful reign. during which she expanded trade and took impressive architectural projects, including her temple at Deir el-Bahari. Oh, we're already halfway through the next one. Now this one's from the land of Greece. She lived on a Greek island. She's known for poetry. Her lyrical poetry often celebrated love and beauty. Anybody know? I am known as one of the greatest female poets of ancient Greece. Hydra. Sounds like a multi-headed snake. It's not Martha Stewart. That is incorrect. This is Sappho. Sappho's poetry had a lasting impact on literature. She is remembered as one of the greatest lyric poets of antiquity. Her work, though fragmented, continues to inspire and resonate with readers today. Sappho. Oh, they're getting so much easier. There we go. Now, you could be Googling for famous women from ancient times or something. This gal ruled as a queen in the region now known as modern-day Turkey. I commanded ships in significant naval battles. I was an ally to a Persian king during his invasion of Greece. I fought at the Battle of Salamis. I am known as a female naval commander who served Xerxes I. Not Joan of Arc. Famous female commander served Xerxes I from Turkey. This is Artemisia I of Caria. Artemisia I from Caria. She was capable and courageous leader. Commanded her own fleet in the Greco-Persian Wars. Wow. Her strategic insight and bravery were recognized even by her enemies. There you go. You guys are going to learn a little bit. Artemisia I of Caria, as opposed to Artemisia II. Like that. All right. Now, if you guys would have watched my videos, I did a whole video that was exactly these people right here. You know them already. But you don't watch my videos, so you don't know. My reign saw significant territorial expansion. I claimed descent from Cleopatra, one of Cleopatra's relatives. She led a revolt against Roman authority. She was the queen of Palmyra. Descended from Cleopatra. Her reign saw significant territorial expansion. She's one of these one names. Like Madonna. I guess you guys don't know. It's Zenobia. Zenobia was a formidable ruler who challenged Roman dominance and expanded her kingdom across the Middle East. Her defiance and eventual defeat have cemented her place in history as a symbol of resistance. Zenobia. Good-looking gal. At least the robots thought so. All right, so we're going to be working a little bit like Stormy, didn't it? I lived in ancient Mesopotamia, city of Ur. City of Ur. Isn't that the oldest city? Or is that one? No, it's one of the oldest cities. I served as the high priestess of the moon god Nana. I composed hymns and poetry. My writings are among the earliest known in human history. This is an old gal. I am often considered the world's first known author. How about that? World War II is coming up, Jan. Hang in there. We got the World War II next round. Now we're going to start working on the pronunciation right now. This is Enheduanna. From Mesopotamia, city of Ur, the first known author in world history. Now you're going to learn something or die trying. As a high priestess and poet, she composed works that have provided invaluable insights into early Mesopotamia. Next up, we're more than halfway home, so there's that to look forward to. This gal was Queen Regent of the Assyrian Empire. My rule was marked by military campaigns and expansion. I was the mother of Adad Nirari III. Legends about me inspired the myths of Semiramis. I ruled Assyria in the 9th century BC. 9th century BC. Ruled Assyria. If she had a crown and a staff thing, what do you call that? What do you call that staff thing? What's that called? I don't know what that's called. Anybody know who this is? Anybody look this up? Anybody fast enough to look these things up? This is Samu Ramat. Samu Ramat was a powerful and influential queen regent whose legacy inspired numerous myths and legends. Her reign contributed to the strength and stability of the Assyrian Empire. Oh, they're getting so much easier. Number 12. I was born into a royal family in ancient Greece. My father was King Clement I. I married a famous king known for his stand at Thermopylae. You know, the 300 Spartan thing. She married the king. This is the wife. This is the lady in the movie. You guys have seen the movie 300? But do you know what this gal's name was? She was the wife of King Leonidas the First of Sparta. He looks like a Spartan, right? Her name was Gorgo, Queen of Sparta. She played a significant role in the political and military affairs of her time. Her wisdom and counsel were instrumental during critical moments in the Greek history, particularly during the Persian Wars. You guys like that? That was a pretty good movie, 300. Wasn't there was a second one. What's the second one called? It's 300, then another one. I can't remember the other one. Anyway, 13. I was born in the city of Asia Minor. I moved to Athens and became a prominent intellectual figure. My relationship with a famous Athenian statesman brought me into the political spotlight. I hosted salons where philosophers and politicians gathered. I was the companion of Pericles. Anybody know? Well, since you don't know, this is Aspasia of Miletus. She was a highly influential figure in classical Athens. known for her intellect and political engagement. Her relationships with Pericles, excuse me, and her role in the Athenian society made her a key player in the culture and intellectual life of the city. There you go, learning a lot tonight. Hey there, Susan. What's up? Yeah, we're working on some really hard women of ancient times. So good luck with these. I was Princess of Epirus. I married a Macedonian king. My son became one of the most famous conquerors in history. There's a little clue. This is the mother of a guy named Alex. I was known for my religious fervor and political ambition. I was the mother of Alexander the Great. Who am I? Parachute. That is incorrect. Parachute. Do you remember? Anybody remember the mother of Alexander the Great? Olympias was a powerful and ambitious queen whose influence extended beyond her role as mother of Alexander. Her political machinations, that's a good word, machinations, and religious devotion left a significant mark on Macedonian history. Next up, I was born into a prominent Roman family. We moved to Rome. I married 3 politically significant men. We got around. I played an active role in the politics of the late Roman Republic. I led military forces in defense of my husband's interests. She was a warrior. I was the wife of Mark Antony. Now, was that before or after or during Cleopatra? Don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. You guys will do a lot better in the second round with the World War II figures. So hang in there. You'll do better. But you're learning something, I hope. Hopefully you're remembering all these names, taking them away with you. This is Fulvia. Her marriages and influential men and her active participation in politics and military made her a notable figure in the tumultuous period of the late Roman Republic. Pre-Empire. Okay, here we go. I was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. My son became one of Rome's most infamous emperors. I was exiled and later returned to power. I was known for my ambition and political influence. I was the mother of Emperor Nero. Mother of Emperor Nero. Mother of dragons. It's a good guess. Mother of Nero. So close. Very close. He liked, I think, isn't he the one that liked fire? Playing with fire as well? I think so. Yeah, it's Nero's mom. It is Nero's mom. And her name is Agrippina the Younger. Was a powerful and ambitious figure in Roman history. Her influence over her son Nero and her role in politics of the Julio-Claudian dynasty have made her a subject of fascination and controversy. Moving on, another Roman character. I was born into a notable Roman family. I married the first Roman emperor. The first Roman emperor. How about that? My influence extended over several generations of rulers. I was known for my role in maintaining the Julio-Claudian dynasty. I was the wife of Emperor Augustus. Augustus, the wife of Emperor Augustus. Anybody know that one? Claudia's a good guess. Claudia's a good guess. Not correct, but a good guess. The robots make her look like she has a little beard there. I don't. Hopefully the robots will fix that. Don't you think? Look, a little beard, maybe. Yeah, I guess the beard's done. Get the mustache now. Anybody know who this is? This is Livia Drusilla. Livia Drusilla. She was a key figure in early Roman Empire, wife of Augustus. Okay, we only got 3 more. You guys can make it through these top women of ancient history. This gal was apprentice of a Germanic tribe. She became regent for my young son. I sought to preserve Roman traditions and culture. My reign was marked by political intrigue and eventual betrayal. She's got a crown to me. I was the queen of Ostrogoths. Ostrogoths. I don't even know what Ostrogoths are. Hey, we're going to try to pronounce this gal's name. There you guys are going to have to help me now. Amalasuntha. Amalasuntha. This gal was Amalasuntha. She was queen who strived to maintain Roman traditions and fostered a period of cultural continuity. Her efforts to navigate the complex political landscape of her time were ultimately met with betrayal and tragedy. Doesn't sound good for her. Tough one. Okay, 2 more. 2 more, and then we're on to I took a vow of virginity and dedicated my life to religious pursuits. I became a co-ruler of the Eastern Roman Empire. I played a key role in theological debates and councils. I influenced the Council of Chalcedon. That's hard to say. Eastern Roman Empire. I was the sister of Emperor Theodosius II. Theodosius II. Sister. Yes. Prostravia. That's a good one. Very good. This is Pulcheria. So you were on the right track. Pulcheria was a significant religious and political figure in the Eastern Roman Empire. Her dedication to her faith and her influence in the church matters had a lasting impact on the development of Christian doctrine. Last one. And it's a doozy. I was queen of an ancient Korean kingdom. My reign saw military and cultural advancements. I was known for my diplomatic skills and alliances. My kingdom was one of 3 kingdoms of Korea. So you guys know your ancient Korean history, right? I was an influential queen of Goguryeo. You know your Korean, you might be able to pronounce that better than me. Goguryeo. Well, I'll tell you, this is Empress Maya Seong of Goguryeo. She was a pivotal figure in Korean history. Her leadership and diplomatic efforts contributed to the length and stability of her kingdom during a time of regional competition and conflict. Now, I know you guys really enjoyed that round. I'm sorry it was so difficult. But I will tell you, if you'd watched my long form videos, you would have known most of those. So there's that. So anybody get any? I guess we got Cleopatra, didn't we? Can't remember if anybody got any other ones. All right, well, we're gonna have a little more fun. I'm gonna switch it up here, and we're gonna bring on the World War II stuff. Let's oil up those robots, and let's work on pivotal people of World War II. You know the rules. The robots do the painting. You guys do the guessing. And here we go. I was born into an aristocrat family in Britain. Before my political career, I was a war correspondent and author. I gave powerful speeches that bolstered my nation's morale during wartime. Who knows? I led my country as Prime Minister during World War II. I am famous for my role in rallying the British people against Nazi Germany with my indomitable spirit and resolve. Is that a cherry? That's the name? I never heard cherry, but I guess that's probably the short. That's like a yeah. I think exactly. You guys got it. Winston Churchill is remembered as one of the greatest wartime leaders in history. His leadership, oratory skills, and steadfast determination were crucial in leading Britain through the dark days of World War II. Boom. Yeah, you guys are going to do a little better at these. Moving on. I was born into a prominent American family. I served as governor of New York before becoming president. I led my country through both the Great Depression and World War II. Kind of bad luck. I was elected president of the United States 4 times. Four. Yeah. I think you guys have it. Robots have kind of treated him fairly well here. It looks a little younger, I think. Don't you? The robots kind of painted him a little bit younger. Franklin D. Roosevelt, often referred to as FDR, was a pivotal figure in American history. His New Deal policies helped the country recover from the Great Depression, and his leadership during World War II was instrumental in the Allied victory. Franklin Roosevelt. Yeah, it's pretty good painting by the robots. I like that effect on his suit. Got the swirl effect. Nice. There he is. All right, moving on to number 3. I was born in Georgia, then a part of the Russian Empire. I became the General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. I led my country through a brutal purging of political enemies. I played a significant role in the defeat of Nazi Germany on the Eastern Front. I was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War II. You guys all have it. And yeah, this is a better painting. So you didn't like the robot's depiction of Roosevelt. No, it was a little weak. Not sure why that was, but it was. Joseph Stalin was the dictator of the Soviet Union and one of the most controversial figures of the 20th century. His policies and leadership during World War II were critical in defeat of Nazi Germany. but his regime was also marked by severe repression and mass atrocities. So yeah, um, ChatGPT wouldn't actually even draw a picture of Stalin. ChatGPT would give me the clues, but it wouldn't draw a picture. It refused to draw the picture. This next one too, it wouldn't draw the picture. I was born in Austria and later moved to Germany. I served as a soldier in World War I. I wrote a book outlining my political ideology while in prison. I led a political party that promoted Aryan supremacy and anti-Semitism. I was the Führer of Nazi Germany during World War II. Yeah, and ChatGPT wouldn't draw it. Tell me all about it, but no, I refuse to draw these pictures. It might be offensive to someone if I draw a picture. It's kind of crazy thinking in the AI's brain programming. Adolf Hitler's aggressive expansionist policies and genocidal ideology led to World War II and the Holocaust, and causing immense suffering and loss of life. His regime's defeat marked the end of one of the darkest chapters in human history. Pretty good picture, though. I was born in Italy and initially worked as a school teacher. I founded a political movement known as fascism. I aligned my country with Nazi Germany during World War II. My leadership saw the invasion of Ethiopia and other aggressive military actions. We've got all the heroes of World War II here today. All the heroes. I was dictator of Italy during the World War II, and I was known as Il Duce. That's correct. You guys know all these guys, all these heroes of World War II. Benito Mussolini was the founder of the Italian fascism and dictator of Italy. His alliance with Nazi Germany and military campaigns contributed to the Axis powers' efforts during World War II, ultimately leading to his downfall and execution. Yeah, I'd say heroes jokingly, obviously. Ironically, obviously. We have all the heroes. And speaking of heroes, I was born into a Japanese imperial family. I ascended to the throne in the 1920s. My reign saw Japan's expansion into China and Southeast Asia. I announced my country's surrender at the end of World War II. Speaking of heroes, but spelled a little differently, I was the Emperor of Japan during World War II. That's correct. Not just a hero, but a Hirohito. Emperor Hirohito was the figurehead of Japan during a period of aggressive military expansion and conflict. His role in Japan's wartime activities and subsequent surrender has been a subject of extensive historical debate. What's the debate? Tojo, Hirohito. All right, let's get back to the hero. I was born in France and pursued a military career. I advocated for armored warfare tactics before World War II. I led Free French forces from exile. He was in exile. I delivered broadcasts from London encouraging French resistance against the Nazis. There you go. Jan's got it. Charles de Gaulle was a French general and statesman who led the Free French forces during World War II. His efforts were crucial in maintaining French resistance and restoring the French Republic after the war. Charles de Gaulle is the correct answer. I kind of thought this one was Montgomery when I picked it. No, it's not Montgomery. All right, moving on. You'll know the next one. I was born in Texas and graduated from West Point. I served in various staff roles before World War II. I like to play a lot of golf in Palm Springs. I added that one. I was appointed Supreme Allied Commander in Europe. I planned and led the D-Day invasion. I became a 5-star general and later the President of the United States of America. Look at me. Correct. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a key military leader in World War II, overseeing the successful Allied invasion of Europe. His leadership and strategic acumen were vital in achieving victory over Nazi Germany. Help plan D-Day. Good golfer. What else can you say? Who else is getting up for the British Open? What time you get in the West Coast? You guys got to get up early. Or you got to just not go to bed. Can't believe you're watching my video. I thought you'd be watching the Republican convention. No. I was born in Arkansas and pursued a military career. I served as Chief of Staff of the U.S. Army before World War II. I famously vowed I shall return after leaving the Philippines. I accepted Japan's formal surrender on the USS Missouri. I was the Supreme Allied Commander in the Pacific during World War II. We'll have to look up that Eisenhower where he was born. Yeah, you could be right. I mean, AI do make mistakes. You got this one, though. Douglas MacArthur was a prominent U.S. general who played a crucial role in the Pacific theater during World War II. His leadership in the liberation of the Philippines and post-war reconstruction of Japan left a lasting impact. Douglas MacArthur. This one might be a little harder. I was born into a peasant family in Russia. I rose through the ranks of the Soviet military. I played a key role in defending Moscow and Leningrad. I led Soviet forces in the Battle of Berlin. Do we know this one? I was a top Soviet general and marshal during World War II. Not Stalin. We had Stalin. You might have missed out on Stalin earlier. Not Stalin. This is Georgy Zhukov. Georgy Zhukov was one of the Soviet Union's most effective military leaders, instrumental in several major victories against Nazi Germany. His strategic brilliance and leadership were pivotal, I'm having trouble with that word tonight, in the Soviet war effort. We're halfway home. 10 more. I was born in London and pursued a military career. I served in World War I and rose to prominence in World War II. I played a significant role in the North African campaign. I command Allied ground forces during the Normandy invasion. I was a British field marshal known as Monty. Monty. Bernard Montgomery was a leading British commander known for his decisive victories in North Africa and his role in the D-Day invasion. His leadership and tactical skills earned him a prominent place in World War II history. All those movies, right, have the U.S. generals kind of jockeying with, they wanted to get somewhere before Montgomery or something. I think it was Patton, right? Trying to get somewhere before Montgomery got there. That was a good movie, Patton, right? Won Academy Award, that's right. I was born in Germany and joined the military. I earned the nickname Desert Fox for my tactics in North Africa. I led German forces in the North African campaign. I was involved in the defense of the Atlantic Wall against the Allied invasion. I was a renowned German field marshal during World War II. Anybody remember the Desert Fox? The Desert Fox. Who knows the Desert Fox? Romney is correct. Almost. Yes, Romney is correct. Erwin Rommel was one of Nazi Germany's most respected military leaders, known for his strategic prowess in North Africa and his involvement in the defense of Europe. Despite his affiliation with the Nazi regime, he is often remembered for his chivalry and tactical brilliance. He's the good Nazi. I was born into a samurai family in Japan. I studied in the United States and advocated for a strong navy. I planned the attack on Pearl Harbor. I led the Japanese Navy in several key battles in the Pacific. I was a Japanese admiral during World War II. Who am I? Who knows? I planned the attack on Pearl Harbor. Pretty good picture. The robots are doing good. Who knows? The guy, the general's name. Admiral's name. Tojo, no, it's incorrect. Matsumoto is incorrect. But close. Isoroku Yamamoto, a key figure in Japan's naval strategy during World War II. His leadership and planning were instrumental in Japan's early success, but his death marked a turning point in the Pacific War. He died in the war. How about that? Number 14. I was born in Texas and pursued a naval career. I served as Chief of the Bureau of Navigation before World War II. Didn't know there was a Bureau of Navigation. I was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. I led U.S. naval forces to victory at the Battle of Midway. I was a key U.S. admiral in the Pacific Theater during World War II. Who remembers? Who knows this one? Truman? No, not Truman. This is Chester W. Nimitz, who played a crucial role in the Pacific Theater, leading U.S. naval forces to several critical victories. His strategic decisions and leadership were instrumental in the Allied success against Japan. Admiral Nimitz. Admiral Nimitz. All right, let's go back to another Nazi hero. I was born in Germany and initially pursued an agriculture career. I joined the Nazi Party and quickly rose through the ranks. I oversaw the internal security of Nazi Germany. I was responsible for the organization of the Holocaust. I was the head of the SS and Gestapo during World War II. Who am I? This is a bad guy. I was the head of the SS and the Gestapo during World War II. Who am I? That's correct. I see the right answer on the board. Heinrich Himmler was one of the most powerful and notorious figures in Nazi Germany, responsible for many of the regime's atrocities. His leadership of the SS and Gestapo made him a central figure in the Holocaust. On to another famous Nazi. I was a World War I flying ace and war hero. I became a leading member of the Nazi Party. I founded the Gestapo and later commanded the Luftwaffe. Luftwaffe. Fun to say. Luftwaffe. I was appointed Hitler's deputy and designated successor. I was a key Nazi leader and commander of the German Air Force. Who am I? Not Goebel. Close though, but not Goebel. Gorilla is also close, but not correct either. Not Gorilla, not Goebbels. There you go. There's the right answer. Hermann Göring was a prominent leader in Nazi Germany, known for his role in establishing the Gestapo and commanding the Luftwaffe. His influence and power within Nazi Germany made him one of the most significant figures. All right, let's make him easier. I was born in Missouri and worked as a farmer and businessman. I served as a U.S. Senator before becoming Vice President. I made the decision to use the atomic bombs on Japan. And I'm proud of that. I oversaw the end of World War II and the beginning of the Cold War. I became the President of the United States after Franklin D. Roosevelt. Correct. I see the correct answer. And again, the robots, I'm not sure the robots are hitting this one right on the button either. You have to kind of get this one from the clues, I think, not the painting, right? Correct. Harry S. Truman played a crucial role in the final stages of World War II and the early years of the Cold War. His decision to use atomic weapons on Japan remains one of the most controversial and consequential decisions in military history. Okay. Harry Truman. We have 3 more to go. 3 more. 3 more World War II influential figures or something like that. I was born to a peasant family in China. I led a communist revolution in my country. I organized guerrilla warfare against the Japanese invaders. I emerged as the leader of the Chinese Communist Party. I became the founding father of the People's Republic of China after World War II. There you go. I see the right answer. You guys are all over this. Robots must have done a good job on this. No doubt. Mao Zedong was a key figure in the Chinese Communist Revolution and played a significant role in the fight against Japanese occupation. His leadership during and after World War II shaped the future of China. Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong. One word, Z-E-D-O-N-G. Zedong. Zedong. Two more. Everybody's favorite general is next. I was born in California and pursued a military career. I competed in modern pentathlon in the 1912 Olympics. Did you know that? I led U.S. troops in North Africa and Europe during World War II. I was known for my aggressive tactics and flamboyant personality. I was a famous U.S. general nicknamed Old Blood and Guts. There you go. We all think of George C. Scott as Patton now. Again, you can't picture him as himself. It doesn't look like Patton. George C. Scott. George S. Patton was one of the most dynamic and effective American generals of the World War II. His leadership and aggressive tactics were instrumental in the success of Allied forces in North Africa and Europe. Patton. All right, last one. I was born in London and showed early signs of mathematical genius. I developed a theoretical model of computation known as the Turing machine. I worked at Bletchley Park during World War II. I played a crucial role in breaking the Enigma code. I am considered the father of modern computer science. Turing is mostly correct. Mostly correct. What's his first name? Alan Turing. Alan Turing's contributions to cryptography and computer science were pivotal in the Allied war effort. His work at Bletchley Park, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Bletchley Park significantly shortened the war and laid the foundation for modern computing. All right, we did a little better on those. You guys are simultaneously watching the convention. That's good. Get that in. All right, so I'm going to show you a preview now of my World War II thing. Jan, you should like this, I hope. I'm hoping you're going to dig this. So this is a preview. This is like 5 minutes, and it's a preview of my long-form video on the Nazi war machine. So hopefully you'll enjoy this.
As storm clouds gathered over Europe in the 1930s, the Third Reich's military juggernaut emerged with unprecedented speed and power. Led by Adolf Hitler and propelled by advanced technology, the Wehrmacht seemed unstoppable. From menacing panzer tanks to devastating V-2 rockets, Germany's technological prowess played a crucial role in shaping the conflict. The Nazi war machine struck fear into its enemies' hearts, leaving destruction in its wake. As Winston Churchill declared, "Give us the tools, and we will finish the job." This chapter sets the stage for an exploration of the German army's formidable power and the technological innovations that propelled them to the forefront of global conflict. The German military's exceptional capacity for innovation was exemplified by the Luftwaffe's cutting-edge aircraft. The Messerschmitt Me-262, the world's first operational jet-powered fighter, showcased German engineering prowess. Developed by Dr. Willy Messerschmitt, it reached speeds over 540 miles per hour, significantly faster than Allied aircraft. Despite production challenges, the Me-262 became a symbol of relentless innovation. The V-2 rocket, designed by Werner von Braun, was another groundbreaking technology. As the world's first operational ballistic missile, it could strike targets over 200 miles away. These advancements, along with radar technology and infrared night vision, demonstrated the German military's forward-thinking approach to weapons development. The story of German panzer tanks begins in the 1930s, with Heinz Guderian playing a pivotal role in their development and tactics. Early models like the Panzer II, III, and IV spearheaded invasions of Poland, France, and the Soviet Union. As the war progressed, Germany faced formidable opposition, leading to the development of the iconic Tiger and Panther tanks. The Tiger, with its thick armor and powerful 88mm gun, dominated the battlefield. The Panther, designed in response to the Soviet T-34, combined the best aspects of German and Soviet tank design. Despite their prowess, production challenges and Allied bombing campaigns hindered the output of these advanced tanks. Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War, was a revolutionary military tactic that defined the German Wehrmacht in the early stages of World War II. Developed by strategists like Heinz Guderian and Erich von Manstein, it emphasized speed, surprise, and concentrated use of mechanized forces. The strategy was first tested in the invasion of Poland in 1939, achieving a stunning victory in just over a month. In 1940, the invasion of France showcased Blitzkrieg at its zenith. German forces broke through the Ardennes forest, catching the Allies off guard and encircling them at Dunkirk. However, the limitations of Blitzkrieg became apparent in the vast expanses of the Soviet Union, where logistical difficulties and harsh weather conditions tested the German army's mobility. The Waffen-SS, born from the shadows of the Nazi regime, evolved into a formidable fighting force renowned for its combat prowess and loyalty to Hitler. Initially a small hand-picked group, it expanded to over 900,000 members by war's end. Elite divisions like Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler and Das Reich fought in brutal battles across Europe. The Waffen-SS demonstrated exceptional skill in engagements like the defense of Kharkov in 1943 and the Battle of the Bulge in 1944. However, their reputation is forever tainted by war crimes and involvement in the Holocaust. The fanatical devotion that defined the Waffen-SS proved to be both their strength and undoing as the Third Reich crumbled.
I'm back. I'm back. Hey, anyway, hopefully you guys like that. The AI video, everything's 100% AI. So the new AI video is pretty cool, and probably those are 5 shorts kind of just patched together. When you eventually see the long form, of course, it's turned horizontal, so it's more like a cinema or TV shape, and so more of the pictures in it. This way it's turned vertical and it kind of crops quite a bit, and of course you won't see the captions flashing and stuff when you see the long form. So I think you like the long form pretty well, and I just wanted to get a taste for it. And I see Brenda's here. Brenda is a neighbor in South Carolina, and these other folks are mostly my family from California, Brenda, and they're all Democrats. So they're watching they're watching the convention with their commentary, which is fine. Glad to have it. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out to watch me tonight, and I appreciate it. And if you would, go to a long form video of mine, watch it. That would be great. Put on a playlist. That would be really great. And anytime you can add comments to any of my videos, that supercharges the videos. Any comments at all, so you can just make nonsense. You can complain about the Republican convention, whatever you want to do. Go on my videos and make comments. And with that, I think I'll say goodnight. So thank you again for coming. Appreciate it.